Hi everybody, this is Teresa from the White Cat channel. What I'm doing today is another recipe in my Glucomannan brand comparisons. And what I've been doing is taking each brand individually and making a recipe for that. So in this one, if you can only find Nutricost Glucomannan in your area, this would be the video for you to watch, which shows the exact recipe to use to make homemade Shirataki noodles using that brand. So, here we go. We have 1 cup of water, and then we have 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of the Nutricost. And then I also put 1/4 teaspoon of pickling lime, also called slaked lime, and it's also called calcium hydroxide. So, and then with that, just mix them well together. The pickling lime can give you some lumps, so just try to get out as many as you can. And then all you have to do is dump it into the water, easy peasy, and take your whisk. Whisk is the best thing to use to get out any lumps. And then we're just going to whisk, and eventually it's going to create a gel that kind of forms a ball and comes away from the sides of the bowl. I found that some of the brands that we've been trying actually just take longer to form that ball. So there's not too many changes in the recipe. It's starting to gel. It needs to be a little firmer than that. I think that's pretty good. Usually when you pick it up, it stays in a nice ball. We are going to use that. I usually use a pasta press. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is getting nice and firm. And the longer it sits, it will firm up as well. There are some glucomannans that are very aggressive and have a higher glucomannan percentage, and you want to work with those really fast. So I fill that up, and I usually try to get it so the air is out, and you can tell the noodles are coming out. So you can see those coming out. Yeah. So now I'm going to set up on the water over here, which is boiling. Okay, here we go. And with this one, I just crank here, and the noodles come out and go into the water. And you can take time to just take a knife and cut them off the end, or you can just squirt it all in there and cut everything later. I just like to swish them around in the water, so just in case they want to stick together, you can avoid that. Another time, swishing them around. And then just continue until you're done. But anyway, now I'm going to boil these for about 5 to 10 minutes. It kind of firms them up a little bit, plus gets any of the pickling lime taste out. Okay, while those are boiling, I just wanted to stop and mention that this is a good time to turn on some really hot water in your faucet and spray it into the bowl and wherever you put your utensils here. This is the best way to ensure that you don't have a sticky mess the next morning. Oh yeah, don't forget your whisk, gotta get that in there. But that's how to clean it up really easy. And what I have is this handy strainer. When it comes time to dump the water out, just dump it through here so it doesn't go down your drain, because you really don't want that stuff down your drain. And then just put it in the trash. If you were interested, I thought I'd throw this in here. This is just the plain Shirataki noodles. That makes about 8.4 ounces. I didn't make any changes to the regular master recipe. Again, that'll be down in the description so you can see that and download it. And eventually I will have a website where you guys can just go and print them off. You don't have to fool with copying and all that stuff. So, but I'm working to get things together. It just, there's a lot of stuff to do. Again, this was for Nutricost Glucomannan, and if you can only get this in your area, this is very acceptable for making Shirataki noodles.